Hi dear friends, this is Maestra. Hope you are doing well. I'm coming in for a new video about the craziness happening in February and March. And let me just ask that question. What is happening? What is going on? So we are going into the springtime and everything is flying. Everyone is busy. Everyone is running. So it has been a quite crazy month, and March is probably gonna be in the same spirit, but I really hope it's gonna calm down. So in February, I got back into my collection, into the my lovely cards, and experimenting and getting to know new decks that I will be sharing with you today, and also that what's really funny about this month is that even if it was busy, my passion for the cards is still here. And the way the tarot and oracle evolve with us according to our occupation, according to the events in our lives, is it just amazes me all the time. So the tarot this month has played that role of calming, bringing an anchor, as the tree in the midst of the storm and the winds, and you know really that calm space with oracles and tarot. Also, the creative side. I'm more and more into kind of wanting to recreate some oracle decks and maybe tarot decks. We will see how the future goes, but more focusing on the creation than the selling and the promotion, because I feel kind of getting to a close for that chapter in my life. Probably this year or by the end of the year, we will see. But I really feel kind of wanting to get back to that connection and contact with people and learning and teaching. That's a big passion of mine. And also, the writing aspect. And so let's see how things evolve in the future. So um, as you see in the table, I have the cards of the day. I just wanted to leave them here because I'm having a lot of fun with the colors and the watercolor. So this is the masculine feminine oracle deck. I think you know my oracle deck by now if you are familiar with the channel. And this one is the archetype. The creator of the White Unknown created these archetype cards, and here I have the birds cards, which I've been had a lot of fun to recreate according to my understanding, according to the book, writing down these inspirations so that I can quickly, kind of intuitively get more messages, because the pictures most of the time are kind of similar, but I wanted to have an extra meaning that allows my intuition just to continue flowing instead of just wondering, okay, what can be and what. So I'm having a lot of fun doing this with this deck, and I'm spotting two more decks that I will be doing the same, writing on them to just kind of get that quick answer, like when you are channeling and having an intuitive reading. Everything speaks to us, of course, the colors, the forms, everything, but the words for me are kind of getting back into the maybe because I'm writing a lot these times. Anyway, I have a lot of fun with that. And so these two decks together are just great friends at the moment. Great friends. They echoes each other's messages, the forms. Like, see, for example, this pyramid we see here, the enthusiasm. Keep your enthusiasm whatever happens, even if there are dangers on your way. The mountain, getting into the center essence of who you are, to keep your motivation, keep your fire. The temple, that importance of space. But you see the forms of the pyramid here, and then you have the order and the organization with this card, the agate, like that channeling the light you are. And here the intuition, I mean, the eyes closed with this card, the castle, the intuition, that again, that keep the motivation coming from inside of you. Do not see what is happening in the world, but focus on your task. And this one, really interesting, completing. And picture your project, what you want, hold it till the end. So again, we have that kind of, hold your dreams. So it's, I mean, these these combinations just amazing for me. It's working so well. Um, Other decks that I have been using for February, March, let me just put the cards. So I talked already about the deck, this deck, the birds cards, and I'm still, continuing writing on the cards. Um, it's, and spending time writing, and or I'm sure some of you love editing cards and making them yours. Oh my gosh, the energy of the cards like just infuses in your hands and in your body, and I don't know, I feel like so um alive, so revitalized, as if I had like a therapy session, to be honest. Another deck that I have been using is the Bridget Oracle deck. I used it. Let me just get all the cards. I used it especially at the beginning of the month of February when we connected with Bridget, and I made a video about the best books to help you with your connection. And then I discovered this deck, and I'm like, oh wow, a deck of Bridget and about Bridget. I've been looking for this like for ages, and I found it. I found it from the creator here. It's a beautiful deck because it links the goddess with the Saint Bridget, so the Christianity with some universal principles actually. So there's this openness and traveling through time that is really beautiful with this deck. Another oracle deck that accompanied me throughout the, let me just get it here, throughout the month of February is the just here, the Goddess Love Oracle. I'm loving it. I'm using it less now because I have other explorations outside, but I love it, love it. I love this card with Inanna. I mean, it's one of the best cards in this deck. It's very shamanic. It goes with the goddess work I am doing. I just published. I hope by the time I put this video on, it will be published. A book about Lilith, the primordial woman. It's a book written by Rosa Leonor, and um, it's how to say it. It's a book that shakes your world. It shakes your world. I had many people correcting it and translating it and editing it, and um, one of the ladies told me like I'm still recovering from it because it's very strong. It's a strong book talking about the patriarchy, the place of the woman in the world, and how to reconnect with Lilith. And for myself, not coming from the Christian religion or background, it was a very uplifting book to read and to discover, some principles and lies, I would say, from some religions. And yeah, so I'm so impatient to get the physical copy and also share it with you, because these type of books I feel really honored to publish and to translate and make it available. It's an originally Portuguese book, like the Celtic goddess of Portugal, and these two authors, Luisa and Rosa, are just the madre, I feel like they have this energy of the crown leading our way towards the liberation. So this deck has accompanied me in a way through that, through the, with this energy, I would say. Another deck I received this month, let me just put it, is the Wonder, a deck for Wonder Walking. So it is available on my shop, just so that you know, and it's what can I say? I made a video about it and about the best combinations. It's a beautiful deck. Like, just open it, make you travel to other lands and make. I mean, I love shuffling in it. The quality of the cards is similar to the to the deck. Like Become an Oracle. I love this quality, like velvet touch, and it's. I mean, I did a full video. I mean, if you didn't watch it, please watch it, because I really did it from my heart and sharing what I love about it and how it resonates with me and what are the best decks to use it with it. And the Fontaine Tarot is one of the decks that they're really amazing together. But yeah, I feel like I still need to discover it, and I need time. I need time and calmness to do so, because this month or the last month has been crazy. But yeah, this one is on the shelf. Another one that I received, let me just put this one with it here. Another one that I received from a beautiful, lovely lady, and she was so kind. She was so kind. She actually so. Okay, just so that I can share with you this experience. Selling and buying cards. As a personal passion is not like buying something from Amazon, and you really connect to people when you buy from them directly. And this beautiful lady um, sold me 3 decks, the Soulflower and the Faceted Garden and this tarot here. So I got these 3 beauties from her. I received them with grace, and they fit exactly with what I am working on at the moment. So let's discover them one by one. The Faceted Garden, so it's here with its companions. CoreMagik is one of the best artists I know. I already hosted her decks on my shop in the past, and I love her creations. I love the profundity of her work and of her cards, and the portals they represent for myself. And yeah, I want to take time to discover this one, because I already love the rain's shadow and the I forgot the name of this the oracle of her oracle deck, but I know her energy, I know her kind of principles, but I want to see how this deck will surprise me in a way. So yeah, I used it a few times, but I probably gonna use it more in March. So this is the Faceted Garden, and then yeah, before I go into this one, let's explore the Soulflower. Of course, the Soulflower. So the Soulflower come in a time where we are entering into spring. I wanted like a new deck, because I have many decks of about plants, and I work with plants in shamanism. I host the trainings at the Temple of Roses, and I love everything about the flowers and their healing power, and also for the some conditions such as Lyme disease, and some many conditions that I might encounter in my life or through my clients. So the plants are in my word, in my essence, but I wanted something uplifting, something that, with the colors coming to kind of surprise me or just awaken me. Because when you use the same things all the time, it's as if your senses get dormant and you're no more stimulated. And I'm sure this happens to us, all of us, whether with tarot, with food, with anything. But in spring, the colors get out. They are vivid. We see the yellow, we see the pink. Maybe not yet, but we see the red. We see the violet color. And I wanted in my cards something not like flashy as such, but something that colorful, colorfully stimulating. That's how I always say it. And so I'm loving using it, and I have it just here on my table, because I have been using it with this deck. So let me show you. They are really good together. So I'm using here the Leaves Tarot, another deck that I have received recently with the Soul Flower, and you can see how the leaves combine so well with this deck. Um, I believe that it would be really good for all trees oracles. So I have to kind of get more familiar with it and use it more often. But these both work together so beautifully. So this is another deck that I have received, which is the Tarot Leaves um, by Beth Selonen, the creator also of the Dreams Raven. I got it too, but I'm having trouble to connect with it. And this one is kind of like so easy to connect with this. So sometimes even from the same artist, we can have different kind of I don't know, different energy, different vibe of the decks. The opposite with Claire Mack. All of her decks speak to me, but for this one, it's different. So yeah, so this deck is about leaves. You will find all the scenes of the tarot taking place inside the leaves, which is really beautiful. That aspect of colors, is very present in the white on the white background, which for me kind of awakens. It's like the void and. There is something here, you see and you acknowledge. In this case, you see the Queen of Cups. We see kind of like a dream, as if you have a scene from a dream. And this is very beautiful. I love exploring these type of decks at the moment, and they are all about plants and nature and all these things that we love, but maybe we are not spending enough time with because of our work or because of our responsibilities. I want to find them in my practice also. Beautiful deck, really underrated, because I didn't see many talking about it. It's very beautiful deck. So let me talk now about this one, because this is a mystery. This for me is a mystery deck. I don't have a name. I just saw it. The lady I told you about sent me the picture of it, and I'm like, oh wow. I fall in love right away with this deck, not knowing the name, not knowing the artist. So please, if you come by this video and you see this tarot, and who is where it comes from. It's like I'm feeling like I'm playing with an orphan deck, not knowing its name. I can create a name for it. That would be very nice too. But I would love to honor the creator, because he or she did a beautiful, and I'm feeling like she for this deck created a lovely deck, subtle, gentle, like the fashion in this deck. I'm exploring the fashion with one of my students at the Temple of Roses, and to see the style, the style of clothes and hats, and the standing way, of these beings is just beautiful. And it makes me feel like I'm on vacation in a like a far country, uh, where they have different laws, different vibe, different time. Kind of the time goes slowly here, so I'm very much loving it. And yeah, so if you know who is this deck from, let me know. So let's see more cards. Yeah, lovely deck. All right, I used many other decks, but I won't talk about them for now, because I I want to share with you some books that I have been exploring too. And I want to make my video short so that, I can squeeze everything in it. So one of the books, let me just here. One of the books I have been kind of jumping in is The Lady of the Beasts, because it's a mandatory book in the second year of the Temple of Roses, where we explore the goddess and her different aspects from the animal realms. So I've been preparing like the courses and getting, to a lot of research, also for my students to prepare for the courses. And jumping into this book after some years with more knowledge about myself and who I am, um, made me really think that some books we need to reread them through time, because we evolve and we open ourselves to new understanding of what exists already. um, this is really new for me, because I rarely kind of visit the same book I read before, only if it's really, really, really unique, and that is very kind of unique and rare in my life. Um, that I could do it, because there is always something new to discover. But this book really reawakened me to this kind of, I sometimes have to read and reread and reread the books that I feel really attached to, because they are teachers. The author is a teacher, the book is a teacher, and I'm doing the same thing with another book about the tea practice, which I really love. And I am reading every page as if I'm like, taking in honey, because the words, the expressions, I'm eating them, I'm digesting them so slowly, so gently. Like in French we say savourer, which is like just enjoying. And this brings the aspect again of slowness that we seek, slowing our speed, slowing our lives, slowing our way of destroying, because when we speed, it means we are using more resources. It means we are extinguishing our own fire. And for me, getting back to the slowness and using the same thing again and redigesting it is a process that we forgot in our society. And the books are teaching me that. So this book, rereading about the beasts of the goddess, beautiful book. Another one that I received recently is by my friend Diana, and you might know her because she's the creator of the oracle yarn of Mama Shamana. So let me show you some of the cards that here it comes with the poems and the illustrations that are really beautiful. This is the back of the cards. So the cards come from the book Songs of Mama Shamana that has been initially published in Siberia, and then it was translated into French, and now it is available in English. And you can find it on Amazon, but also on Etsy. And I got this version from Etsy because it has this round shape, and you see, like you can see this kind of beautiful design that won't be really available on Amazon, and the price is really even good, better, I would say. So I would suggest the Etsy shop. I would put the link below. But jumping into the world of Mama Shamana, all this wisdom that flows and is weaved through the stories or the poems, and the understanding of the natural world, the rhythm of time and everything. Look at this beautiful. Mama Shamana knows the essence of things. She knows where the bones line in a fish, how the seed lies in an avocado, and which way the sap flows in a tree. Knowing is her favorite pastime. This is beautiful, really beautiful. So, and it reminds me of the Weavers Oracle. Mama Shamana mills cacao beans into such a fine dust that her hand can't feel the difference between the powder and the south wind. Then she makes a fire and patiently brews a thick hot chocolate. She brews it so long that cities turn to ashes. You see, I mean, I really love her work because she has this depth that reminds me also of the woman who run with the wolves. Let's see here again. Mama Shamana crosses an invisible border. The air around her is thick like jelly. Her hair is pulled to the ground. Cedar pines ring like bells, but she doesn't mind any of this. She's carrying bread for her son. Isn't this really beautiful? I mean, it's I love this book. I had it already in French. I have her older version also in French. I hope she will translate it also, because these kind of pearls of beauty for women, I suppose even one of the ladies, the readers of this book, made a song out of it. It's so again that inspiration, that daily inspiration of wisdom. Isn't this what it is about gaining wisdom? Oracle and tarot deck are not about divination. They are really about our connection to the world, our connection to ourselves, to the time, to others, and distilling wisdom into our lives. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you quickly, and I just want to thank Luisa, the oracle, the writer of the Celtic Goddess of Portugal, because I met her this in February, and we created sacred clothes. We had this cape. I didn't finish weaving it, so I have, as soon as I will do, I'll probably share it with you. But it was a beautiful workshop about fashion, the fashion of the goddess and the goddesses, and how clothes are really sacred and important to show who we are. There is also the class I had about fairy tales, and I used for this the book by Grimm's. Let me grab it. So, selected Grimm's fairy tales. We are having like a monthly workshop about one story and discovering its secrets, its spiritual secrets with tarot and oracle. An amazing workshop that I'm really loving to give. And we will see which story will come up for the next one. If you want to join, I will leave the link below. Another news that before I leave you is that in July this summer, I'm going to have a program in Portugal where I invite people to create their oracle deck in nature in Sintra. If you want to join, if you are looking for a city, magical city to visit, a fantastical city where you connect to spirits, to nature spirits, to the stones, to the story of the land, come to Portugal. I will be happy to welcome you here with my partner. She will be also teaching during this retreat. So I will link that. I will put the link for that program below. Let me see if I forgot anything. I want to keep this video short, but I have so many things, right, to share with you. I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Yeah, I will stop for now because I will come back with more cards, more loved books, and so on. So I wish you a very, very nice day, very nice weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.